What kind of adventure would you expect on a Rovos Rail Tour expedition? Well, we can go back to the inaugural trip for a great example. So, I've heard a story, via Condé Nast Traveller, of one of the the inaugural trip for this particular train. Well-to-do English travellers having to get off and fill little bags with sand. Very briefly, tell us the backstory to that.
Gosh, well, I wish I had half an hour because it's such a beautiful story. Well, it was the train's inaugural journey, and I'm not going to go into all the details, but we'll talk about this particular trip. And we ran on steam in those days, and it was 25 years ago, virtually to the day. And it was our first journey between Cape Town and Victoria Falls. And in those days, we ran on steam. We had a train full of British hierarchy, and they were all having dinner on the first night in their long dresses and their tiaras, and the gents were in their dicky bows and dinner jackets. And we got stuck at Dar. And there was ice or oil on the railway line, and we couldn't get up. It was an incline. And Rowan, the owner, realised this. And of course, he ran to the engine driver and he asked them what was going on. And they informed him that they'd forgotten to put grit in the grit box, which caused the traction to get the train over the slippery bit. So, of course, it was pandemonium, and he had a plan, and he called all the staff together and he said, give each guest a brown paper bag, and I'm going to make an announcement. We just get them off the train. They need to fill the bags with sand, and then we can put the sand in the grit box and get over the slippery bit. So he went back in the dining car, and as you can imagine, it's all very, very elegant and refined. And he said, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to just follow your hostess, kindly step off the train, fill the bag with sand, and then kindly get back onto the train and enjoy the rest of your dinner. And like true British, they did, never said a word. And the bags were taken to the front, and the grit box was filled, and the train went on its merry way. And he was beside himself, and the actual agent in London, he phoned him at the next stop because there were no cell phones in those days. The agent said, did they moan? He said, no. They got to Pretoria. Did they complain? No. Anyway, it carried on to Vic Falls, uneventful. And about 3 months later, Rowan got a copy of the Condé Nast Traveller magazine, and there was a lovely article by one of the guests. And the particular paragraph was, the highlight of the trip was the night when they got off the train in the middle of the desert, under this beautiful African constellation of stars, and had to fill these little bags with sand. They're not quite sure why, but it was an absolute highlight of their journey.
And of course, now we've chatted about that, people are going to want a repeat performance. What a wonderful story. Once again, thanks for speaking to me.
Thanks, Ian.